Okay, pretty girls, happy Mother's Day or belated. Today for me is Mother's Day and the kids have went with their father to go and get me some nice boiling crab to eat, all in the comfort of my home. While they do that, I'm gonna give you guys a hair tutorial. This one comes courtesy of Yolissa and they sent me over this beautiful pre-braided water wave lace wig, and I'm going to be installing her straight out of the box. Look at how snatched the lace is and how beautiful the curl pattern is. So if you want to see how I got this look, let's get started. Jumping right into it, this is my real hair. I used a shampoo conditioner 2-in-1 from Trader Joe's on this day to wash my hair in the shower. Wasn't quite sure how I felt about it because it didn't lather. I don't know if my hair is clean or not, but we move. I went ahead and did a blowout and 2 French braids, and now we're going to go ahead and put on a brown wig cap. Now this isn't the correct brown for me. It has a more olive undertone. So you're going to see later we're going to have to go ahead and, spice it up. I do have to order some more from my favorite seller on Amazon because they're the perfect brown for me. But in the meantime, we just got to do what we got to do. So here is the packaging. This is giving you a little bit of specs on mine. HD lace for sure, 24 inches in length for sure. And then inside the package, they did give us these goodies. You have some wig tape for your lace, and then you also have a little scrunchie in there. And this is the wig, and this is the star of the show. So as I mentioned, this is a pre-braided water wave wig. So this is a look at that beautiful water wave texture. And then you can also see, if you flip it around, it already comes with the braids and the baby hair. So how fire is that? This is going to give you the finish, the look that you want without going to the salon. So I know it's prom season, graduation season. If you're someone who wants a style and want it to look neat and professional, but just don't have the funds to pay for the hair and then pay for the install, this for sure is a great option off the bat. So here's also a look at the inside construction of the cap. We did go with 13x4 HD lace. I'm showing you guys all the dimensions and just the whole specs of the cap itself. It does come with the adjustable and removable elastic band for a little bit of extra support. And this is what it looks like whenever you take that little filling out. This is a pre-everything wig, so it does come with the pre-cut lace, pre-bleached knots, and then it's also pre-plucked at the hairline, and then of course it's also pre-styled. So you're getting the bang for your buck and the best of all of the worlds. Now let's go ahead and put mine on so you guys can see what is given. Look at how flat it is. Look at how beautiful the lace is. Again, the baby hair is perfect because sometimes when companies give you baby hair, it is literally a mess and you gotta pluck it and do so much. Literally, you don't have to do much of anything at all, not even cut the lace off. So here I'm showing you guys the density and how full it is. I wanted you guys to see that it's nice and full. Also, I'm showing you guys what the wig looks like from the back as well as the length. 24 inches on this one, nice, full, and healthy. So again, I'm really loving the way this one is going to come together even before I even touch it. So one thing I noticed was that the lace was so beautiful that you can for sure see that cap underneath. I highly recommend you do like the bald cap method on this one. I'm not a bald cap girl. I just don't have the patience, but it definitely will help to make it look super, super melted. But for me, I'm showing you guys an option if you don't want to do that, which is literally to make sure that the actual wig cap is matching your skin, adding a little bit of powder. And then I also added a little bit of powder under the lace, and that for sure was a perfect solution for me. So let's go ahead and start the process of installing. Step 1 for me is going to be simply to remove the excess lace. So this one did come as a pre-cut lace wig, but it did come where I do have to cut off a little bit of lace around the ears. It is definitely bigger than mine, which also is a good thing because you guys all know you got a big-headed cousin, a big-headed friend. This one is going to fit all head sizes. So if my head is considered small and yours is considered large or even extra large, we both can purchase this wig. I will have to cut off excess lace and you might not have to cut any off at all. So it's great to have a one size fits most option. That way everyone can partake and not be discriminated against. I'm going to go ahead and keep those ear tabs because they do work perfect as like baby hair. You guys know when the girls get their braids done and they glue down some extra lace pieces for their baby hair. I'm going to try that out pretty soon. So I'm going to save those pieces because those will be perfect. Now look at how it blends without even bonding it down. This is going to work out super perfect and I am all the way turned up and excited. So now I'm just showing you guys without doing anything or adding any product. Now I'm going to add a little bit of my bed head along the hairline and press it in. Once I work it into perfection, you guys can see it's going to melt it down perfect. I'm going to add my melt belt on top. Instead of using a blow dryer to, bind it down, we can go ahead and work on the rest of the hair while it does its job all by itself. I'm kind of showing you guys the length of the hair. Sometimes against black clothing, it's harder to see. You can see it very well in this image, but I did put my sweater down so you guys can see what it looks like against my skin. H2O is the best hydration for your body, for your skin, for your hair, and of course, for just everything, for life. So I did go ahead and saturate with a little bit of water before I went in with the Mizani mousse. I love this mousse. This is my #1 favorite. This one is pretty pricey, so if you want an affordable option, I recommend the Lotta Body. I typically use that one more often, but the Mizani is just a little bit of a better curl pattern I feel like it gives. So I did go ahead and apply a generous amount. And on this side, I'm using the unbrush to go ahead and not only detangle, but to like clump the curls and activate the curls. This does a great job, and this has been the viral brush of the current times. I personally like the unbrush, the wet brush, as well as the Demon brush. If you've been on my channel and following me for years, you guys know Demon brush was the first like clumping curl brush that I fell in love with. It's great for detangling, but it also will clump your curls. So I pulled my Demon brush out, and I'm going to do the Demon on this side. I wanted to just kind of remember why I love the Demon brush #1. And this, I mean, you may not be able to tell on camera, but the Dimmer brush definitely did a better job at clumping the curls. Again, it's all one curl pattern, so it kind of looks the same on camera, but I do prefer the Dimmer brush still to this day. So next, I'm going to take the bedhead diffuser, and I'm just going to go in and really take my time and allow the hair to dry. At this point, it's like the wee hours of the morning, and I don't have anywhere to be or anything to do. So I just went ahead and just allowed the hair to dry all the way around until I got it to exactly how I like it. And then once we get it how we like it, we can move on to the opposite side. Look at how beautiful the curls are when they are dry. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing on the opposite side, being sure to really get in there and help it to really get some height and volume. And again, the curls came out nice and perfect. I know you can tell the difference of how beautiful and tightly coiled the curls come out once you go ahead and use that Dimmer brush. It does add a lot of height and body to your curls, and I love it. So we went ahead and removed that wig band, and now you guys can see how beautiful and melted the lace is. So next, I'm just going to comb out those baby hair pieces. They get a little bit of stiff when you add your adhesive and like bond it down. So you just comb it out and it's an easy fix. Next, I'm going to use this here, and this is like a edge control. It comes off as a little bit more of like a red orange or like a brown orange color. This was something that was recommended during recital season with the girls. I tried it whenever trying to learn or perfect doing their ponytails at home. I still haven't perfected that quite yet. In fact, I think theirs were kind of like a hot mess. So I definitely got to practice over the summer perfecting those recital and, dance ponytails and stuff, because Dakota's hair is so thick. It's so hard to tame it, first of all, into a nice tight sleek ponytail without having to press it out, and then it's also hard to get it to blend with like extension pieces. So that's my little tidbit on that. If you got tips and tricks on that, let your girl know, because I'm going to bring that content to my channel as well. Next, I'm going to go ahead and tint the lace. Now this typically is one of the last steps I like to do. I just realized today that I have shade 14 and shade 16 in my hand, and I don't own shade 15. So there is one in between this. I'm going to go ahead and try to remember to order it today so that we can see what that one does with my skin. Typically the 14 is my favorite for the parting, and then 16 is my favorite for the hairline. So once we did that, we were pretty much done with the look. Here I'm showing you guys, I went ahead and pinned it up with just 2 big alligator clips, but look at how much of a cute style this is. And again, this was just 2 huge alligator clips in there. Of course, I would prefer to use black and be a little bit more discreet, but this can do a beautiful updo as well, because again, it is like prom and graduation season and all of the things. Here I'm showing you guys my package and what was inside. We used that wig band already. They also included some HD lace wig caps. They also gave us some 3D lashes, as well as a baby hair brush in the color purple. This hairband that says Yolissa all over, as well as the dust bag, which has their social media handles and how to contact them all over. This is something that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. It's a goodie bag that was in my wig bag, and it does include all of this wig tape inside. And here I'm just showing you guys each strip can be torn into 4 sections or 4 pieces. They all have perforated lines. When you get one individual piece, you can apply it to your lace like this, warm it up and press it in, and then cut off or peel off that opposite side of the tape because it is double-sided. Once you peel at that opposite side, you kind of work it into your skin or wherever you want your lace to sit, and it really does have a strong hold. And you go ahead and work that in, and it will work as the perfect tape to go ahead and bond your wig down. So thank you guys so much for lasting. If you lasted this long in the video, I have all of the details as well as a direct link on this wig in the description box. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video and share with your friends on your way out. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.